And then you have those who are the people you have respect for. You have respect for them because basically you were taught, as Shawnee said, to always give respect and love to people regardless, even your enemies, but also because in order to get respect, you have to give respect. So I feel like, people who you have respect for are people that you don't particularly care for, but you respect them anyhow because they haven't done anything to you personally. um, Even if they have done something to you, it wasn't enough for you to not respect them. And when I say respect, does not mean that you have to be their best friend. It does not mean you have to speak to them every day. You don't have to speak to them at all. But if you should cross paths, you are at least able to be mature and civil to one another without it becoming an issue. Um, those are people that you have respect for, and they show you that they're on the same page with you by showing you that same respect back. Um, and that's basically how I break it down, and it's very much similar to what Shawnee said. Um, Now, also, as I said before, your friend should be a reflection of who you are as a person. I don't necessarily agree with that 100% because I feel like there's a lot of people who I hang with who, and even people in my circle who are good friends and bomb behind people, but they're not who I am. You know what I'm saying? They may not be living the lifestyle that I'm living. They may not be doing what I'm doing. For me to be a 20-year-old man, doing what I'm doing, a lot of 20-year-old, young men are out drinking, having sex, partying, drinking and driving, um, having 20 girls plus another 10 on the side. You know what I'm saying? Just bugging all out, and then at the end of the day, calling it living life to the fullest. Whereas on the other hand, I'm a church boy. I sing in the choir. I go to church faithfully. I'm very involved with my church family, and I still have my life on the side, which means I still am connected to my friends, um, whether they go to church with me or not, or whether they have their own church home or not. I'm still connected with them, and I don't let my church life, who I am in God, uh, um, I don't let them compromise that, and I don't let that compromise my friendship. Because a lot of time God will remove people from your life if He sees so fit, and of course you have no control over that. But also, I've learned to pray over those who I keep in my circle, because if you don't, you can end up having someone that can be a detriment to your walk with Christ, and who can try to bring you down, who will try to bring you down if you let them. Um, and I feel like what Shawnee said again, I feel like it's the God in me. I too can walk into a room with 30 people and at least 27 of them are gonna like me because I have, and that's not being cocky, conceited, or anything like that. But it's a mere fact that I'm a friendly person. I've always been friendly. I've never had an issue with making friends with people, um, because I'm respectful. There's something about me that people are attracted to, and I feel like that's why, even though you may not be friends with everybody, you're known. You know what I'm saying? By some way, shape, or form. Um, when it comes to them being a reflection of you, I have people who fornicate. I'm celibate. Um, so just because I'm not doing what they're doing does not mean that, or just because I hang with them, or they may be a friend, a close friend of mine, what they do is not what I do. I used to curse, and a lot of my friends curse. They do curse. They may be working on it, or they may just like cursing. That's just how they are. And them cursing does not make me want to give up my salvation to be accepted by them, and they don't make me feel like that either. So I feel like just because they curse don't mean that I do it. Just because they smoke don't mean that I smoke. Just because they drink don't mean that I drink. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's a lot of things that my friends do that I do not do. So I don't feel like they're necessarily a 100% reflection of who I am. But the type of people that they are, aside from their flaws, is what you should be looking at when you look at the people around them. When you want to really find the true reflection of who a person is, and you want to look at that reflection through their friends, look at their friend's personality. Don't look at the flaws, because a lot of people will do that. They'll be like, oh, well, his best friend or her best friend do this, so clearly, since they do that, they must do that too. Or he or she must do that too because their friends do it. That's not true. Look at the character of the person. And also understand that if you're going to judge based on the character and it's not something that you like, in particular, it might just be because that person may not be a close friend. It may just be an associate that you just may happen to know is a mutual friend with them. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're understanding what I'm saying because I'm rambling. But it's like, okay, one of y'all see me, and y'all see someone who's total opposite of me, but they're an associate of mine. I socialize with them. I may hang with them on occasion because they're cool peoples with me. I wouldn't want y'all to judge me based on what he or she does. I want you to judge me based on what I do, my character. And I would also want you to dig deeper and try to find exactly why I spend time with this person because clearly there's something about them that is either I'm attracted to or they're attracted to. Our personalities are meshing somewhat. So there has to be something about them that isn't all what you see. You cannot judge a book by its cover. So with that being said, I definitely want your comments. I want your opinions on how you feel as far as the company that you keep. Do you feel like it is a reflection on you? Do you feel like I'm right? Do you feel like I'm wrong? Whatever it is, I want you to hit me up. So peace and chick.
Don't you know, baby, yeah, yeah.